Everything you need to know before preseason ends part 2. So in this video we'll be talking about items and runes. In my previous video we talked about champion changes and gameplay changes. Be sure to check that one out if you did not already. So right now Doran's Shield passive regens based on missing health. If you have a lot of health missing, it will regen more. If you have less health missing, it will regen less than before. Moving over to Ginso's Rage Blade. The cost went down, but the bonus attack and ability power went down as well. From now on it's just flat 15 magic damage, but it's got a new passive, and that's called penetration. Basically it gives you magic and armor penetration, and that penetration is based on level. Next up is Relic Shield upgrades. This target at Targon's Brace and Remnant of the Aspect, Eye of the Aspect. Because minions have more health right now, they buff the items so that you can execute them from a higher HP, which is logical in my opinion, so that's fine. Death Dance has got a new buff. First it only healed for physical damage dealt, but now all damage dealt is being healed, so that's pretty nice. For the rest nothing changed, so I think it's a nice buff. Small but good. One item got completely removed, aka Poach's Dirk. Next up, something bottom lane will be very happy about, not just the supports but AD carries as well. Forbidden Idol lines all have been buffed, so everything that you can make out of Forbidden line has been buffed. Ardent Sensor, Mikael's Crucible and Redemption. All the healing and shielding power have been increased. As you can see on the screen, 2% for Ardent Sensor, 5% for Mikael's Crucible, and for Redemption it's 2%. Okay, so they nerfed Tiamat a little bit, not with stat wise, only with the cost. It costs 125 gold more right now. You need to save up a little bit more before you can buy this. You can go to base. But Titanic Hydra does cost 125 gold less. So in the end, it's the same. It's just the early power spike is a little bit dragged out. A small nerf when we look at Zeke's Convergence. Usually it did 50% of your linked ally basic attack burning damage. Now it deals 30% over 2 seconds. And the last thing that has changed are the control wards. Usually you could have 3 control wards in your inventory, now that has been changed to 2. And the duration of the warding totem has also been decreased from 90 to 180 seconds to 90 to 120 seconds based on level. That was it already for the item parts. Now we'll move over to the rune parts. A lot of runes have changed actually, some new runes have been added, so yeah, let's dive in. First we got Fleet Footwork. The AP ratio has been nerfed from 0.5 to 0.3. This basically hits on Kai'Sa as far as I know, and some other mages that used to pick this. The next one is Celerity. Celerity has been reworked so much that it actually cannot be picked anymore on most champions. Previously it had movement speed increased by 1.5%, and now its movement speed bonuses are increased by 8%, so only the extra bonus movement speed you would get 8% over it. And also they removed the damage conversion, no longer converts bonus movement speed into adaptive force, so you will not gain any other stats than movement speed out of it from now on. But there has been a second change to Celerity. A few patches later they also buff Celerity again from 8 to 10%, but it's still not viable enough for a lot of champions to pick it like they picked it before. Okay, here it comes, the biggest change I think when it comes to runes in preseason, Dark Harvest. So Dark Harvest got updated in patch 8.23, the beginning of preseason, and it changed from where you had to basic attack people to get procs, and you had to kill minions for procs in order to do extra damage. That completely went away, and they basically said that if you have less than 50% HP, that shit is so hard to pronounce. Dark Harvest will proc, and yeah, you'll get bonus damage next time you proc Dark Harvest. So as we all know, that turned out pretty bad, and Dark Harvest was abused by a lot of champions, so they basically nerfed it the next patch, 8.24. The base damage went lower. So yeah, in the end you can still use Dark Harvest on champions right now, but not like before. Only champions that really gain a lot from it. Moving over to Ravenous Hunter, it got a slight nerf. Previously it was 2.5% base healing, now it's been nerfed to 1.5%. Bonus per stack still contains 2.5%, so that has not been changed. When we look at Demolish, a small change has happened. The charge up time is now 3 seconds, but the damage has been lowered. Moving over to Shield Bash, this is a new rune. What this rune does is you get bonus resistances while shielded, and your next basic attacks after gaining a shield deals bonus damage. Next up is Bone Plating. The buff duration has been decreased to 1.5 seconds. The block amount has been increased by a little bit based on level, and the position moved from 1 to row 2. So you can now change it up in your rune pages. One rune has also been removed, named Chrysalis. I cannot pronounce that for shit, but yeah, you get the point. You'll see it on the screen. This rune has completely been removed. Next is Overgrowth. Basically, it got an upgrade. From now on, stacks now grant flat health rather than percent health, and at 120 minion and monster deaths, gain a percent health bonus. And now comes a change that I really appreciate a lot as an Ezreal main. Kleptomancy has been buffed. From now on, you can get 2 stacks, 2 procs, out of Kleptomancy. Before it was only 1. The drop rate has been decreased by a little bit, but that's only obvious because otherwise it would be way too overpowered. So Shield Bash damage has been increased on patch 9.1 from 4 to 21 based on level to 5 to 30. It's a little bit, but all small buffs help, right? So we arrived at the last rune. Hail of Blades has gotten a buff in my opinion. From now on it has flat 110% bonus attack speed. Previously it was 75 to 125 based on level. And Hailstorm is also new. Attacks that benefit from attack resets like Jax's W and power no longer consume a Hail of Blaze stack. So this is very nice. Previously, if you had a skill that would reset an auto attack, Hail of Blades would count that as an auto attack. So you only had 2 more stacks left. That has been changed. So now you got 3 auto attacks, excluding your auto attack reset skill. Thanks for watching, guys. Like always, if you enjoyed the video and if you want to see more content of me, then stay subscribed, ring the bell, and like this video so I know it was useful for you guys. Catch you guys next time.